Hello everyone, welcome back to JDCodebase. This is the web development series. So till now we have built our Nodes API using the Express and the Node.js and the MongoDB. But there is one problem. Right now our API accepts any kind of data, and if something goes wrong, our app can crash. So today we are going to fix this. We will learn validation, error handling, try catch, custom errors, and improve our Nodes API. Don't worry, I will explain everything in a very simple way. All this. Now, first one is what is validation. Think like this: if your app is a teacher, then validation is like checking the homework. Student submit the blank page, teacher rejects. Student write the wrong answer, teacher corrects it. Same applies in the backend. If user send the empty title, like in the Nodes API, we have a title and the data. If student send the empty title, then we should reject it, and or any wrong data, then also reject that. So that checking is the validation. Now, why validation is important? If we do not validate, user can send empty data, or database will store the garbage, app can break. So always remember, never trust the user input. Now let's move to the VS Code, and this is our in the last video we built the Nodes API, and we run this is the server.js, and this is MVC structure, the model, node model. In this we have title, content. We are first importing the mongoose, then build the schema, and in last we build the model. After that we make the this controller. In this controller we have four functions. First one is the create the node, and the second one is the get the node, third one is the update the node, and last one is the delete the node. We see the node.create, this inbuilt mongoose libraries, these functions. Node.find to get the nodes, find by id and update, find by id and delete. And the last one is the routes. We see in the routes we write all the four paths for the post, get, put, delete, and their URLs, and with these function link with this. Now let's write the first validation code. Open this controller file, and the first post method means creating this node. First write const title is equal to request dot body. So I am just extracting the title from the request dot body, and check if title is empty. Just write this, and after that return response dot status 404 means not found, and JSON, and inside the JSON the message is the let's write here the, let's say, title is required, and in last if everything goes right in the right direction, then build the node.create by request.body, and response.json is the node. Let's test in the API nodes, and I see here title is the blank. So let's write here, I get the message title is required, means my validation is working. And here request.body data from the user I am getting, and title we are extracting the title from this, and if title is the empty, then we send the error response with the 400. 400 means bad request, user mistake. And now let's come to the error handling. Error handling means when something goes wrong, we handle it properly. Like here we are handling, but this is manual handling. We have to write a return response dot status every time, or JSON, or these messages. We can handle it by in a different way, by using the try catch block. So try catch block is all let's write in try catch block. Means try catch block we write the async method, like try, run the code, catch, if error happens, catch it. So app does not crash, our app does not crash. And try catch is mostly used with the async await methods, these functions. Like this is async await, and we have to must be used here the try catch. Now let's see the custom error. Custom errors, first build a folder. Let's make a folder utils, and inside this make a file custom errors dot custom error dot js, and here write the class custom error extends the error, and make a constructor. Every class has a constructor, and here I get the message and status code. I just pass the message and status code. Then super message, and this dot status code equal to status code. This one. So and also we have to export this module dot exports is equal to custom error. So we are creating our own error class, and in the JavaScript time we learn the error class, right? In the error class we have the like message or other means stack, complete error stack. So we are instead of using the that complete error class, we are building our this own custom error class, and we extend the error, and in this we call this constructor, and in the constructor we get the message and status code. When I get this when I call this custom error and call this super message, means this error class, and now error becomes cleaner in this way. Now how to use this custom error? For that just move to the your controller, and I get the title here, and instead of just comment here, so you can easily where just return next, and you have to use the next also for the like a middleware new error class, and import it from this file utils, and here we have to give the first one is the message, title is require, and the message, oh sorry, status code. See, instead of writing this whole things return response.json or status code, just write this next new custom error, title is required, and 400. Now here next is error, send error to the middleware. This is an error, so we have to send this to the middleware. So we do not handle error here, we have to write this into the server.js file. After this API app.use API, all these middleware are right in this file app.use in the server.js file, and here we have to write head function, it's the error request response and the next, and here response.status status is the error dot status code, and the message, or if nothing comes then use the 500 for the safe case I'm just taking. Then JSON, and in the JSON message is the error dot message or server error. So if any error comes inside this, means if title is not come, means it is an empty, then call this middleware next new custom error, and this middleware comes to the server.js, means first goes to this where is the custom error, means it's called the error class, then it's come to the here, and we send response from the one place. Means if you have more errors, means like more error handling than like in the get nodes, update node, just call this by message and the status code, and it comes to here, and it sends the response dot status with the code. If nothing comes, then use the 500, else the mirror, else the message. And always remember, use this error middleware after this all API routes. Don't we use before this. So this is called global error handling. Like if I run this, let's run. I get the title is require a bad request, and this time this come from here, from the custom error, from the server.js, right? So now your Nodes API is safe validation added. So we see the types of validation is like we have to means when we are building the full stack full stack development alone. So we have to add the validation client side also in the server side. So for the safe case, means don't we rely on the server side or don't we rely on this client side. Always apply on the both. Now we see the example of validation. If the title is empty, return response to status 400 and the JSON message. And now what is error handling? Error handling means managing error properly, like invalid input, database error or server error. Database error means database is not running or any connection is faulty. Or server error means any logical error due to logic error, processing calculation, the server is down. And next is try catch block. Always use the try catch block here, like inside this use the convert into the try catch, try, apply here, and use the catch error console.log, error message. So with this, if any unexpected error comes, means I am handling this error. If any unexpected error comes like here, then I get the error message from this catch block. That's why we have to use the try catch block. And error handling in the express, so use it through means like here this is the functions, means controller, and use a try catch block and throw new error or get here in the try catch block. Custom error class we already see. We in the JavaScript in the Node.js we have the error class by default, and error class has many things like message, status code, stack, complete, means where this error comes, the file number, file name, file path, all these things. And when error comes, just we are building, instead of using this whole things, we are building our own class custom error. In the custom error we build the constructor takes the message and status code, and first we have to always call the super class. Here is the error class, means always call this, means don't be really like you are building your custom error and don't you are not using any error. And set the status code here also. Then use the custom error, means like here we see, means if any error comes, then call the new custom error class and give the message and the status code, and use the middleware next. You have to first import the next here with the request response and the next also. And global error handling, this comes into this server.js file, means like these type of APIs you have 10 to 20 or 100 plus API. Then instead of writing response.json again and again, just use this response.status code. This status code come from the error, and this error come from the custom error class when we call the next middleware. And if nothing comes in the status code, use the JSON, else a message error.message or the server error if nothing comes in the message. Now, improving Nodes API. Before I do not add any validation or proper error message. After it, validate input, custom error, centralized error handling like we already did, try catch block, custom error, or centralized error by app.use. Now this is the improved version of this, and some best practices of this, like always validate the user input, use a try catch block, always build the custom error and classes, and use the global error middleware always, and never expose the internal errors like the some like these things. Means use the like this as server error or title is required, this type of error always send. And let's summarize. So today we'll learn about the validation to check user input, error handling for managing the errors, try catch block for the prevent crashes, custom error for the clean code, and global handler for the best practices. So now your backend is much stronger. In the next video, we will move one step ahead and build more advanced features. So if you found this video helpful, like the video, subscribe to JDCodebase, and comment if you have any doubts. See you in the next video.